Hey everybody. Um, Here is update number 2 on Biz Building, my journey and building out Hatch Services, which is an online fitness and nutrition accountability program. It's also a couple other things, but that's kind of mainly what I'm focusing on right now. And so I wanted this week's update to kind of just be on like the micro changes that are going on in my brain, which are helping me to feel more like I can do this, because it's not like an overnight thing, right? Like you see all these other very successful businesses out in the world and other successful people and things and projects and things that people do and collaborate on and create. And it was not an overnight success. It all took time, it took effort, it took self-belief, it took all sorts of layers to it. And so this layer that I'm working on right now and wanted to kind of express out loud and kind of document for myself and for anyone else who just happens to stop by, this is kind of just about my micro progressions, like my mindset transformation that is going on behind the scenes that no one's really seeing. And of course I'll try and make other more helpful videos for people that's not just education, but it's kind of like about micro transformations in the sense of like your fitness nutrition journey. That will be coming up. But as for right now, it's just about my own business micro transformations and how things are going. So yeah, where do I even begin? I talked to my coach a little bit about like the self-belief aspect. And so that has been a little bit wavering. Like at first, what they call is like there's some sort of curve, I forget exactly, but I forget. I probably could like look it up and put it in the description or something, but it's like you have an idea, you're very excited, you think it'll be great, and then you go for it, and then you hit this like down, like this moment of like, can I actually do this? This is a lot of work. This is going to be a lot of sacrifice, la-di-da, makes you really question or second guess whether this is meant for you or not. And you might hit a couple of them. It's not just a one-time thing, is what I've learned. Might hit a couple of them, and then eventually you kind of like have an upward moment of like, oh, I am dedicated to this, I'm sticking to it, this is it. And you see some success, and then you might hit another little one, another little one here and there. And this time mine just happens to be about self-belief. Like, do I? Not just objectively, generally, whatever. It's like, does Madeline have the ability to do this? And that's kind of a freaky idea, because part of me feels like I'm not enough in many different ways, and part of me feels like I'm way more than enough in other ways. And so it's always just about navigating your own thoughts and fears, and how do you actually believe in yourself full-heartedly. And yeah, I think it's normal to have some moments where you don't, or where you question whether you do. And I think it's actually quite healthy, because then you're thinking of the bigger picture. You're thinking of like something bigger than yourself. And so after kind of just ruminating on it and not letting those subconscious thoughts kind of bring me down and make me believe that I'm not capable of doing this, when at the end of our lifetime, we regret the things that we don't do rather than the things that we do try and pursue. So I know that this is what is going to be a game changer, and it might just take some time. Like Amazon and Lululemon and others, massive other huge companies, they still aren't at their, what they consider is their success point. And I feel like if they are allowed to get this big, then so am I. So that's what I'm reaching for. So yeah, that is a pretty good in-depth, I know that was only like 5 minutes, but that's kind of what it was this week. It's just about self-belief, digging deeper, journaling about it, consulting about it, and just really feeling like, yes, I can do this, and looking at previous past evidence um, of showing up. Just, you just keep showing up, you keep putting the effort into it, and you keep saying to the universe, this is what I'm doing, this is what's meant for me, and I'm creating my own path. Like, that's what's the greatest thing about it, is that it's very empowering and I'm doing it myself. So yeah, that's kind of what I got. So yeah.